Aloha. This election is about a new direction for Hawaii and putting our families first. I've served 3 terms as a member of Neighborhood Board number 2. I grew up in the district where my ohana has lived for over 35 years. As I walk door to door acquiring the guidance of our residents, I don't need a map because I grew up biking all of our streets, visiting Hanai, Ohana, and Calabash cousins. I'm not a professional politician. I'm a citizen standing for elective office as an extension of public responsibility. I've served as a U.S.-China diplomat in our nation's State Department and as an educator and as a renewable energy planner with Hawaii's Energy Office. I intend to parlay my experience to help Hawaii's economy and education system to recover by strengthening our ties with Asian nations, which are rebounding faster than other parts of the global recession. You know, Hawaii is a natural bridge between Asia and America, and we have as yet untapped potential here to equip our keiki to thrive in the global economy. In fact, to lead the way for the rest of America to flourish in the new Asia-Pacific century. I speak fluent Chinese and know the culture from infancy. My parents, in fact, met at the UH East-West Center. A key part of my heritage and value system is cherishing our seniors, engaging them to stay healthy, mentor our younger generations, and defending their quality of life. I will advocate for efficiency and much-needed tax relief for our families and small businesses. I want to ensure a balanced, accountable, and fiscally responsible state government.
Aloha, I'm Sam Slom. I'm your state senator, and I humbly ask for your vote for re-election. I've been in the state senate for more than 10 years now. I like to hear people talk about cherishing seniors because I'm a senior. I have business experience, own my own business. I've been an educator, and I've been in the state senate. Now, currently, there are only 2 Republicans out of 25 in the state senate. Some people might say, why do we need a Republican? Why do we need you? Actually, I need you more than you need me. But I'm there to represent the 45% of the people that voted for myself and my colleague, Senator Hemmings. I'm there to vote for no new taxes. I'm there to stand up for business. Not just to talk about business, but as a business person, I know about the impact of taxes and workers' compensation and mandated benefits and things of that nature. But I'm also there for term limits, initiative, referendum, and recall. I want more transparency, and I want more involvement by the public. And when we talk about education, we've got to talk about meaningful educational reforms, because it looks like change and hope bypassed Hawaii. We still have a lot of hope, but we've had very little change. We need to audit the Department of Education, a $2.7 billion tax taker every year. We need to do things. I have faith that we can do them because we've got the initiative right here in our community. Please re-elect me. Thank you.
Aloha, everyone. My name is Virginia Enos. And first of all, I'd like to thank the Kailua Neighborhood Board for having us here tonight. I'm a seasoned member. I'm a 7-year member of the Kailua Neighborhood Board, and I'm currently sitting there now. So I appreciate all the hard work that you folks do. The reason I'm running, first of all, I want to tell you I'm not a seasoned politician, but I am seasoned with community service and with small business. And the reason that I'm running is that because I'm very concerned about the direction of our state and our nation. And at this stage in my life, my husband and I work very hard to build a home, raise our daughter, all in Kailua. And we thought that by now, after all this hard work and dedication and building our home, it'd be time to maybe relax a little bit. We had college funds saved for our daughter. And suddenly the economy has turned so downward that we're looking at our future going, you know, this is kind of frightening for us. And we know that it's frightening for a lot of people. So I felt that it was really important to step forward because of my experiences. The place that I get my strongest leadership experience from is when I was a chief officer on one of the largest ships in the U.S. merchant fleet. That's my training, my formal training. I started the first offshore aquaculture operation in the nation and was invited to speak at the nation's capital on ocean leasing. After that, I turned to community service through volunteer work.
As I've been going around door to door talking to the residents of our district, I've been surveying people about whether they prefer that the state government start by raising taxes on families and small businesses, which provide 70% of our jobs, or by first looking at trimming government spending and being more efficient and reducing waste, fraud, and abuse. And overwhelmingly, the people have been telling me and choosing to do the latter. And so we need to first look at those areas that can be made more efficient and be able to find and expose those areas of waste and abuse. One area, for example, is the Department of Education. A lot of people have also been responding as I talk to them to ask for a fiscal and financial management audit, the Department of Education. It's 40% of our state general fund budget, $2.2 billion, and there hasn't been an audit since 1973. So we start with areas like that, and actually in a recessionary economy like this, it's not the time to increase financial burdens, taxes, fees, surcharges, as the last session of the legislature did on families and the small businesses which create our jobs. Mahalo.
A lot of people talk about the government being like a business. It's not a business. The government operates by force and compulsion, has the ability to tax you and take things away from you. The business does not. A business must cut back. A business must make logical choices. I have been very involved in the budgetary process each year. I voted against the budget this past year because of the furloughs, because of the fact that we weren't cutting. We have a state legislative auditor, and every year she puts out about 24 or more audit reports. They clearly show waste. They clearly show corruption. They clearly show areas in which we could reduce government spending. However, we don't have the political will to make that spending because we have a one-party monopoly in our legislature. Until we change some of the people, until we change the mindset, we don't have to talk about raising taxes. We do talk about raising revenues, but the only way you do that is by improving our business and investment climate. Right now, we rank like 49th or 50th every time a ranking comes out in the worst business climate in the country. We're third highest in tax burden. People can't afford to live. They are always trying to scrimp with 2 or 3 jobs. That is not the way to budget. Other businesses, other governments have cut back. If we don't cut back, we see the example of California. We see the example of Greece. We don't want to go there.
First of all, I'd like to tell everyone that I've signed the National Tax Pledge. If elected to office, I will not vote for any new tax increases for the length of my term. I want you to know that right now. What we need are more taxpayers, not more taxes. We need to revitalize the economy and generate more revenues in that way. All of us have had to cut back. All of our families have had to cut back. And when it comes to the private sector issue, there are over 40,000 people that are not employed right now. I would think that all the government employees that have had to take furlough days, I think those private sector people wish they had a furlough day versus no job at all. So there's some hard decisions to make, some tough decisions, but as far as balancing this budget, again, my strongest theme is a revitalization of small business and to generate revenues that way, to take a very serious look at where we are spending and the number of government employees. I really would like to move more of those government employees into private sector jobs.